my face is going to be baked into a crisp at the end of this episode. But the Bears' future is not going to be baked into a crisp or half-baked. They probably are going to be a serious contender soon, Dirk.
Grips! Oh, and hips. All
That's right. Yeah.
We're back, Mike. All right.
Yeah.
Talking
Hot potato.
Hot potato, back and forth. We're going with most improved rosters. I think, all right, so we're going back to, I think it was maybe middle of October, where I projected that the Bears would have an 11-win season this next season, and that doesn't look that far off. I think maybe the crystal ball, call me the Nostradamus. I'm already cashing that one in and saying most improved roster for sure, and probably an 11-win team is not that far of a stretch anymore.
Nostradamus, you are not. The Bears are not getting 11 this year, Dirk. You can put that one down. No, I think your point is made. Chicago is well positioned to make a incremental leap. Now, the size of the leap is going to depend, of course, on the learning curve with Caleb Williams and with some of the young players and talent that they have. But obviously the future is about as bright as it is outside right now for the Chicago Bears. Viewers, you cannot tell that Dirk and I are staring into the abyss of a sun that is blazing.
We should say why we're here. We're standing here in the rock pile in honor of how bad the Rockies are.
That's correct. And my face is going to be baked into a crisp at the end of this episode. But the Bears' future is not going to be baked into a crisp or half-baked. They probably are going to be a serious contender soon, Dirk. And I think you mentioned, obviously Caleb Williams was a reason. What else do you like about this roster construct?
Okay, you've taken your wide receivers and now, like, DJ Moore's still in there, doing a great job, right? Yeah. But then you also have the likes of Romeo Duns, and you also have Keenan Allen. Your three wide receivers there, they're no slouch. Like, we're not stretching with, picks out of the draft or anything like that. This is the best that receiving core has looked on that roster, and at least since Jay Cutler. Right.
I really, really like the Keenan Allen pickup. Now, you never know if he's going to stay healthy, but if you have a rookie quarterback and a lot of young receivers, the best thing you could have is a veteran leader like Allen, who is just a no BS guy. He's going to crack heads out there in Bears training camp. Yeah. So, I'm with you, Dirk. I don't know.
They still have Cole Kmet, who's sneaky one of the best tight ends. The question's going to be the offensive line. Right?
Yeah, that's where it takes time.
Gosh, they have a great running back crew, and I honestly think that this is where you see the Bears take off. Now, you're going to look at the NFC North.
Right.
The Packers are obviously well positioned coming in from last year, really just because of their postseason performance, not really because of their regular season. But you're going to look at, all right, Minnesota, 4-win team, maybe this year.
It's not looking great.
The Detroit Lions is the biggest opposition there. They'll be a good team, probably going to take the division still, but I still think there's room for a 10-11 win season out of the Bears. I don't think that's asking too much, Mike.
It's not impossible. I still think the Bears are about an 8-9 win team, Dirk. I think when you have that many young players, it's going to take a little bit of time to connect the dots.
Your fingernails.
Well, he's going to connect the dots on his fingernails. No, I think that the future is bright for the Bears. Probably, in my estimation, just not quite yet. But it took a couple years for the Oklahoma City Thunder in the NBA. You look at what they're building, and again, actually oddly positioned, kind of like the Bears, in that a really bad trade set them up, much like the Carolina one did for the Bears. The Oklahoma City Thunder and the Paul George trade are going to be set up for years to come. It looks like Chicago may have positioned themselves to be a contender. So look out, Windy City 2030. It's going to get spicy.